Hello, dear friends. Let's talk today about the versatility of life. Many people think that there is only this physical, material plane, which they can see, contemplate, observe, enjoy, or vice versa, hate, resent, and so on. But is it really so? Studying the life of this planet, I can tell you with full responsibility. Life on the planet is very multifaceted. Each of your thoughts, each of your emotions, each of your feelings creates a manifested form of life, because you are creators and created in the image and likeness of the Creator, which means that your thoughts and your emotions also create manifested forms of life. We can say this: the Creator, endowing you with His abilities and capabilities, gave you the ability to create the world and space. But it turns out that not only do you have this ability and opportunity, but there are other alien civilizations, beings, that are also present on this planet in different states of life of this planet, which we will also talk about today. And they also have the capacity and ability of creative energy, creative power. So what happens? This is what happens, my friends. You, the creators of this world, create reality on the physical, material plane, on the ethereal plane, in the ethereal plasma space, on the mental plane, and on the energy level, high energy vibrational state of life. And these beings also have the ability to create different forms of life. If you could now look into the etheric plane of life that is present among you right here next to you, you call it a parallel dimension. You could see a huge number of different life forms, beings, and you probably would not even recognize many of them, because to understand a certain form of life, you must first have information about it. Only then you can perceive it and understand this form of life and this state. But since mankind, to my great regret, is not particularly developed on this planet, many people do not believe in this and do not really think about it, and by the way, remain very limited in their understanding of life on this planet. So, my friends, life is multidimensional and multifaceted. It is in different states. It is in a high energy state where the highest spiritual plane and highly developed beings reside, possessing enormous possibilities and abilities for the creation and manifestation of life. It has a mental plane consonant with and part of the ethereal plane, and it manifests itself on the physical plane. There are 7 dimensions of this planet. Each dimension has 7 states. Each state has a huge number of cells, clusters, or states, where certain information and energy are stored and manifested. It is manifested in the form of different life forms and states of life. Therefore, friends, the world in which you live, which you see in the mirror and around you, is only one fraction, one drop of all this beauty that is present here. But it turns out that due to the fact that mankind is now more aggressive than ever, there is a terrible world which is also created by aggressive people. You call it a heavy astral or some other expression. Yes, this is a world where fear is manifested in its form. It creates forms, it creates creatures, and it creates a manifested state of life. This is a world of horror. And you know, now the planet is in a very serious compressed, repressed state of this fear. But it won't be long, my friends. Soon this time will end, as high vibrations of high pure energies enter the planet, creating a wonderful, beautiful and perfect manifestation of life on this planet. When you sleep, you can observe other different realities during your sleep. You call it a dream, but in fact, you get into the cells of different states of realities created by you and other people who live next to you. Many people are now addicted to astral flights to find confirmation of that information that I said today. And they do see other worlds, other states of life, other realities that are really real, my friends. After all, the real thing is what you think is real. And the more you expand your consciousness, learn and develop, the wider and more colorful you see this world and create a subtle plane of this life. And the subtle plane of life, subtle forms, ethereal, mental projections of life, are necessarily embodied and become manifested on your physical plane of life. Here is the answer to the question of why optimists always live better than pessimists. Because they create beautiful things in the subtle state of life with their thoughts, their feelings, their desires, and then this beauty manifests itself in their earthly, physical, material life. My friends, evolve. This is the key to your success, prosperity, and happiness on this planet. It is the development that will give you the knowledge and a new understanding of life, and about yourself as a creator on this earthly plane, which will open to you and bring you a better, beautiful life on earth. But not only on earth, but also in other dimensions and states. After all, you are manifested not only here on the physical plane, but also on the etheric plane, on the mental and high energy plane, which you call spiritual. Happiness to you in your research, development, and self-knowledge.